What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man AskChazzEllis once again, and I'm back. You know, I gotta give y'all some game. Not trying to hate, not being biased, straight up game. I want y'all to check out this video of a mother and what she had to say to her son's girlfriend while he was on the phone.
Son gonna get mad and storm out the car. He on the phone fussing at his girlfriend. Ain't got $1 in the bank. I said, girl, you ain't got to let a broke nigga be on the phone telling you what to do. He done got at the cops, slammed the door, talking about I can't tell my girlfriend what to do. Not when you broke, nigga. Girl, you ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga telling you what to do. Hey, go ahead and hang up on him. Black. It ain't even a flip phone. I don't care. Flip it. Black. Hey, I ain't gotta listen to nothing that you say. I'm the one that's buying you a new shirt. Child, he done got mad at me and talking about, why are you gotta say these things? This is why I don't want to talk on the phone around you, because why would you say that to my girlfriend? She doesn't need to listen to me. She ain't gotta listen to no broke nigga. I don't care who, listen, my son or not. You ain't gotta listen to this nigga, ain't even.
Now, some people applauded her behavior. Some people thought it was messed up and it was disgusting. Some people kind of in the middle. But I'm gonna give you my take on it. And the reality of it is this. You're picking sides. All right, whether people agree with you, whether you think they're right or wrong, you know, you shouldn't listen to nobody. He shouldn't listen to him if he don't got no money. That's irrelevant. All right, that's irrelevant. That's your son. Okay? You're embarrassing him in front of his girl. Not only that, you're picking a side. I'm not here to tell you right or wrong or whatever type of nonsense. That's up to you to believe, whatever you want to believe. But I am telling you how this generally works out. When you do these types of things, when you pick sides with your son's girlfriend, that's not your daughter. That's not you when you were growing up. And most of the time, that's what you're doing is projecting. But when you pick these type of sides, you usually end up with one of two types of kids. The type of dude that takes that from you, and he's generally broke in your basement and has become a complete loser. Or the type of person who becomes a little successful or pretty successful and maybe even greatly successful, and they don't want nothing to do with you. They don't call you, they don't talk to you no more. Really, in their mind, you're dead. Because you gotta think about what type of man. Think about this. What type of man is gonna sit there and, I don't care if you're his mama, grandmama, I don't care who the hell you are. How often do you see successful people, especially successful people who don't play basketball or football or something, people who are successful based on their business acumen, who will be successful for a long period of time, people who are successful based on their education, who will be successful past the time that, you know, they can jump or run. No disrespect to football players, but I'm just saying. How long or how often do you see somebody who is successful with a mama who's talking like that? How often do you see somebody who's really successful who doesn't have a mom who is team them? Very rarely. I work with women, I do consultations for women that have been doing it for over 11 years. And most of the things that I deal with, well, as far as moms are concerned, with successful people, because I charge a good amount of money for my stuff. But I don't really deal with a lot of broke people, a lot of people struggling. But I do, you know, I do some work with them. But when I talk to people who are dealing with successful people, the mama is so team son that that's one of the biggest obstacles for the girl, is that the mama just totally trying to watch out for the son, just sniffing things out like a bloodhound. The mama all on the son. The only time I ever see mom really taking up for the woman that's dealing with her son or picking his girlfriend's side is when the mama is bitter and broke and the son is too. I'm just being real. That's what I see. If you are a person, think about this, and I want you to just reverse it. Would you want your dad to take your boyfriend's side over yours? We already know the answer to that. Don't get in this comment section capping. Would you want your dad to take your boyfriend's side over yours? Would you be cheering for this if this was a father and his daughter? Don't listen to her, she fat. Ah, you gonna let a fat chick tell you what to do? Yeah, see, now we start hitting nerves that might hurt you a little bit. Yeah, obviously there's some lessons in there that you're teaching your son that are not too good. I mean, he probably ain't listening at this point, but there's lessons in there that you're teaching, like he doesn't have any value without having money. That's not something you really want to teach, but you know, hey, teach their own. But as far as how that works for you in the long run, it's like the person gets to where they're going, they're gonna take it personally that you took this other person's side over theirs. People will tolerate you until they don't need you anymore. When your son is not in a position where he needs you anymore, that's when everything you did come back to bite you. There's a lot of moms right now ain't talked to their son in years because of things they said and did back in the day that he tolerated when he needed you. He tolerated when he was struggling. It may be even before he may not have known to stand up for himself. But along the way becoming successful, you start learning how to stand up for yourself because that's one of the things that makes you successful. So you got to think about that and say, wait a minute, what do I gain from having that little moment on my son where I try to team up with his little girlfriend? What do I gain? You think she gonna love you as a mama? If him and her don't last, she ain't never gonna talk to your ass again. Unless you try to hang around to get with him. So you gotta like, what did I gain? When you have a son or a daughter, whatever, a child of the opposite sex, when you deal with them, you are no longer team woman or team man. You are team their parent. 100%.